What are the key elements of a clear and concise contract? The key elements of a clear and concise contract are an unambiguous statement of the parties' agreement, an explicit description of the scope and purpose of the contract, clearly defined responsibilities and obligations, and a precise timeline for when the contract is to be completed. The importance of a clear and concise contract is emphasized in critical elements of contract execution and monitoring. A well-drafted contract should define the obligations and expectations of both parties, include details such as the scope of work and timelines, and help prevent misunderstandings and disputes. This ensures that both parties are on the same page from the beginning of the contract. Contracts are essential in any business transaction. They outline the terms and conditions that both parties have agreed upon and serve as a roadmap for executing and monitoring the contract. But, what makes a contract effective? This video will discuss the critical elements of contract execution and monitoring, focusing on the importance of a clear and concise contract. A poorly written and confusing contract can lead to misunderstandings, disputes, and even legal action. Such outcomes can be costly, time-consuming, and can damage both parties' reputations and finances. That's why a clear and concise contract is crucial. A clear and concise contract ensures that both parties understand their obligations and are on the same page. It can help avoid misunderstandings and disputes, saving time and money in the long run. But, what makes a contract clear and concise? 1. Names of the contracting parties. Ensure that the contract accurately identifies all of the parties involved in the agreement. 2. Accurate and understandable language. The language used in a contract should be clear, accurate, and easy to understand. 3. Object of the agreement. Clearly state the purpose and scope of the agreement. 4. Duration of the agreement. Specify when the agreement begins and ends, and any renewal or termination provisions. 5. Responsibilities of each party. Delineate the respective roles and obligations of each party. 6. Specific terms and conditions. The terms and conditions of a contract should be specific and explicitly stated. 7. Confidentiality provisions. Include provisions that protect confidential information and trade secrets. 8. Dispute resolution. Outline how disputes will be handled, such as through arbitration or mediation. 9. Signatures. Include the signatures of all parties involved as evidence of their agreement. A clear and concise contract should be written in plain language that is easy to understand. It should clearly outline the obligations of both parties, the timeline for completion, and any consequences for non-compliance. Additionally, it should include definitions of key terms and a termination clause. However, creating a clear and concise contract is only the first step. Both parties must also ensure that they execute and monitor the contract effectively. Execution refers to fulfilling the obligations set out in the contract, while monitoring involves ensuring that both parties are meeting their obligations. To effectively execute and monitor a contract, both parties should create a checklist of their obligations and set timelines for completion. Regular communication and progress reports can also help ensure that both parties are on track. When a clear and concise contract is executed and monitored effectively, both parties can benefit. They can build a strong business relationship based on trust and mutual respect, leading to future collaborations and success. In conclusion, a clear and concise contract is essential for successful contract execution and monitoring. It sets the foundation for a strong business relationship based on trust and mutual respect. So, if you're creating a contract, make sure it's clear and concise, and if you're executing or monitoring a contract, stay on track and communicate regularly. Thanks for watching.